Sweat and tears, and I made my rounds. I'm back to there's no stopping me. Get out of my way, I'm like a runaway train flying at a supersonic speed. I got what you want. I got what you need. Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues. Alright, all my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing. Yeah. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Oh, it's the real thing. Got the heart of a lion, strong as iron, with a fire burning in my soul. There's a chip on my shoulder that looked like a mountain from every time someone said no. Got screamed out swag, don't forget. Get ready for the major leagues, alright. All my life I said.
There we go. Welcome everybody in to the second annual Diamond League Home Run Derby. We've got a great class here for you guys today. We've got Christian Yelich, we've got Anthony Rizzo, we've got Mike Trout, we've got Pete Alonso, the rookie from the Yankees, but better. Just such a star-studded field for today's tournament. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hope everybody is excited here on the brand new Diamond League Sports Network. I am Crash Williams, and this is going to be a very good tournament for you guys today. We've got Pete Alonso from the Yankees, but better. We've got Christian Yelich from the Canto Pokey Sluggers, Wilson Contreras from Bri Miss American Pie, Anthony Rizzo from Wrong Turner at Albuquerque, Mike Trout from Kissing Hoskins. We've got Joey Gallo from the District Darth Vaders, Edwin Encarnacion from You Bet's Believe It, and Cody Bellinger from Machado About Nothing. Now, there was a little bit of a mistake. It was announced that there would be two more participants, Jose Abreu from the Merrifield of Dreams and Yasiel Puig from the Colorado Blue Bears. Unfortunately, there were only room for 8 participants. So these are basically the top 8 teams of the league, top 8 home run hitters from, like, basically the home run leaders from all of these teams. So that's why they're the ones getting ready to participate. But let's go ahead and get into it. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll come back right after this break. All right, there you see the rules. We're going to have, it's first going to be the, obviously, best home run moves on. 4-minute rounds, no timeout. There is going to be bonus time for 30 seconds for if you hit a home run of 2 home runs of 440 feet or more. There will be a swing off if there is a tie. But like I said, no timeouts for this one. It's at Miller Park. Of course, tomorrow is going to be the All-Star game between the bullpen and the dugout divisions. We're hoping that we'll have both starting pitchers for tomorrow's game ready to go. But let's go ahead and get into it.
Now that the rules are clear, it's time for the
So now
Home
Cody
Run
Bellinger
Derby.
from Machado About Nothing will step to the plate.
Representing
Cody Bellinger,
the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Of note,
Number
the only
45,
one
Cody
who was really
Bellinger.
not on the trade block here at the trade deadline that just passed yesterday. Cody Bellinger on the season has been the bright point on a Machado roster that has underperformed by at least record standards, as Cody Bellinger just cannot seem to get a hold of one here. It's a little bit different, especially after a week off of pretty much no swings. And there is finally a home run for Cody Bellinger. As he waits the next pitch, fouls that one off. Cody Bellinger, 1 home run. Really trying to go down and get him. Yeah, that's the crazy thing about the All-Star game sometimes is now Bellinger gets the home run. Is that as Bellinger gets into a little bit of a rhythm that you basically get a week off, as you know, it's 13 weeks straight of just grueling baseball, and then you finally get an off week. It's kind of tough to get those swings back. Obviously, players practicing during the break as well, but it's not maybe as rigorous as going into this home run derby. So we'll see what Cody Bellinger can do, as he has really come into his own here, as he tries to put his own stamp on the league this year. He's got about a minute and a half, as now he's kind of lost a little bit of his head of steam. That he had just a little bit ago. There we go, finally gets it up one. That's just a beautiful home run to left field.
1 minute remaining.
See if he can crack 10. See if that'll wrap around the pole, and no, it will not. He has not broken enough time to give himself 30 seconds extra.
Make it 9 home runs.
But let's see if he can get to the 10 spot here. Of course, last year the mark was set by JD Martinez, who hit 56 homers across 3 rounds to earn himself a Derby championship. So maybe one more pitch to try to break double digits. He does hit another foul ball. He doesn't get to 10, but there is 9 home runs for Cody Bellinger.
And he will have to wait to see if that's enough.
We'll see if that is enough, as Pete Alonso steps to the plate, the rookie sensation for the Yankees, but better. One of the crazy thing is about this season for the Yankees, but better, is that obviously Peyton Miller along with Chris Simmons are both first-year managers, as Pete Alonso hits an absolute bomb to left field. And Pete Alonso just kind of broke onto the scene in the middle of the year, had clawed his way up from the minor leagues, and finally got the call from Peyton Miller to come play first base. And not only is he a reserve for the All-Star game tomorrow, he is the 1 seed by virtue of the Yankees, but better, being the best team recognized in the league right now. As now Pete Alonso finds himself a little bit of a patch. There we go.
Another home run.
Cranks one over the fence. Now remember, all he's got to do is break 10, and he will be moving on to face the winner of Mike Trout and Anthony Rizzo, as that's another tank. And of course, he'll earn himself 30 seconds if he can hit one more that far.
2 minutes remaining. Out of here. That's his 4th home run.
90 seconds for Pete Alonso. Another full 2 minutes if he can get one over 440 feet. Can Pete do it? He's getting really close with some of these shots out there. That should go. 1 minute remaining to hit 4 home runs.
His 5th in the round.
There's that. 400 exactly. He's got to hurry. 3 more to go. Pete Alonso not doing himself any favors here. He desperately needs to hit one for 440 to buy himself a little bit of extra time. Nope. See if they can get another one off.
And
They will
ends
not.
the round.
But Cody
He ends the round
Bellinger
with a total
will
of
end up
6
advancing
home runs.
to the
That's
second
not
round
quite
on
enough.
just
He's been
9
eliminated
home
from the
runs.
competition.
Pete Alonso is done, so the 1 seed does go down as a little bit of a power-starved first round of the Home Run Derby. Here is Mike Trout, the staple of the
Hitting first,
Kissing Hoskins
representing
organization.
the Los Angeles Angels.
All he did the
Mark
first year of
Trout. All right,
the
let's
All-Star
see what
game
he can do.
was
That's his first home
earn
run.
himself MVP honors
That one
as
is
he has hit
gone.
home runs
His
right
second
off the
home
bat.
run.
Right off the foul pole. Apparently that will not count. Must have hit something else. It seemed to be the foul pole. But Mike Trout for Kissing Hoskins, like I said, he's been a staple. Made the Home Run Derby last year, did not advance to the
3
second
minutes to
round.
go.
There we go, a little bit of a pinball shot for Mike Trout. Mike Trout, like I said, the staple of the Kissing Hoskins organization. He's won so many titles with Ethan Fields and company, and really, I mean, had his contract purchased out of free agency. Actually was not drafted in 2014. That was a fan-voted year, but and that tells you why. Because it was fan-voted, he did so well that the fans put him in. As he just keeps hitting home runs here. I mean, fittingly enough, in the Home Run Derby. These home runs getting so close to going out. They just barely not having enough.
Just 1 minute remaining. There's number 7.
There's another shot. 434.
Home run number 8. 30 seconds
And
left.
445
That's 3 in
to
a
get
row
to
now.
9. Will he be the first one so far in this derby to break 10? And he will be, as he's got 10. See if he can get one that's over 440 again. He will not. See one more pitch here, and that will be 12.
6 consecutive home runs.
So 12 home runs for Mike Trout, and that will advance him into round. Well, no, we don't know if it will advance. I apologize for that.
And now,
he does have 12 home runs, the most of any representative in the tournament. Here's another staple of their organization, Anthony Rizzo, staple of Wrong Turner, but at Albuquerque. Anthony Rizzo has just been
that's his first home run.
a big reason as to why Maria Collins has been successful in her early years in this league.
That one is
Because
gone.
she's had
His second home
great
run.
members of her team
3
like
minutes to
Anthony
go.
Rizzo. Very sneakily, Wrong Turner at Albuquerque is the 4th team in the league right now, and well in playoff contention. I mean, that roster is very well filled out. You've got Jose Barrios, you've got Justin Verlander, you've got Anthony Rizzo, you've got Giancarlo Stanton once he gets healthy. You've, of course, got Justin Turner, where the namesake comes from. So just a whole lot of big name talent that you really think is going to be capable of getting that team back to the postseason. Of course, last year, Ron Turner at Albuquerque did make a playoff appearance, but then had an early playoff exit with Machado and Jess Oxley. So ironically enough, it could be that very matchup in the next round, as Rizzo seems to have stalled out a little bit.
That's
1 minute left for Rizzo. He's got 5 to hit. He has not yet hit one over 440. He's definitely capable of doing so. Oh, little cue shot there.
30 seconds left.
There's 410. His longest is 423. He really needs to get, he's got about 2 left, and both need to be 440.
9 home runs. His third in a row.
So he will not beat out Trout, but he has a chance to get 11, and he does.
That hit the batter's eye.
So Mike Trout will move on.
That will do it.
Anthony Rizzo eliminated from contention.
And
much more powerful showing
Unfortunately,
in the second matchup of the first round. So now we have 2 of our semifinalists. So let's kick it over to the other side of the bracket now, as we will have Joey Gallo leading things off, reigniting.
Head matchup, representing the Texas Rangers.
Reigniting this District Darth Votto Bri American Pie Craig Collins Frank Hood rivalry,
Into the bullpen.
as those are the 2 organizations represented in this matchup.
Another home run.
Joey Gallo, drafted this season by District Darth Votto. Gallo has been used mainly in this league as a power hitter, as far as that's what his main attribute has been. That's why people have wanted him on their roster. He's been kind of milling around different rosters throughout his career, and he's hoping to make a name for himself here and continue to be more of a household name. He's had a really good year, obviously, to this point. That's why he's making his first ever All-Star Game appearance representing District Darth Votto.
That's a home run. His 5th in the round.
Of course, it doesn't hurt that, on a 21-man roster that he can play multiple positions. Very versatile. He can play first to third as well as the outfield. So definitely a lot of power there. There is one more home run for Joey Gallo, as he has had a much better go of it here than some of the other contestants so far, as he has just not missed a beat.
That's 3 in a row now.
So 3 in a row for Gallo, as Joey Gallo has helped the District Darth Vottos basically have first place the whole first half. Obviously, they were not able to have it at the All-Star break, but first place through a lot of this year for the dugout division.
Just 1 minute remaining.
Gallo now seems to have stalled out a little bit. But just as I say that, he hits number 10. Number 11.
Now 11
Trout has hit the most home runs in a round so far this year at 12. Is this number 12 for Gallo? It is.
Consecutive home run.
He's got an opportunity to take the overall home run lead here, and he does.
That's number
406. Of course, everybody looking forward to that power tomorrow night in the All-Star Game, As can that one get out? It won't. But he will end at 13 home runs. Ironically enough, his jersey number.
And he will have to wait to see if that holds up.
Now stepping in is Wilson Contreras.
Represents the Chicago Cubs, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
Alrighty, let's see what he can do.
Representing Bri Miss American Pie. The catcher for Craig Collins and company. First home run is a bomb to center field. He's got to hit. Basically, all he's got to do is hit the most home runs hit in the tournament so far with 14. That's his number to beat. And I mean, he's off to a decent start so far. As he hits one to the concourse. Wilson Contreras made the All-Star game last year as a member of Bri Miss American Pie. And has been a big asset for the team this year. Last year, of course, he was dealt at the deadline to the District Darth Vados, because if there's one thing that these two organizations, District Darth Vados and Bri are known for, it's for being trade partners. And so obviously,
his fifth in the round.
They're not shy from working with each other throughout the course of the season. Wilson Contreras, just barely missing. He is the first participant so far this year to get the 30 seconds. So that could be key.
Remaining.
As he right now he's halfway to what he needs. Or just under halfway to what he needs. That one will not get out. Wilson Contreras has been a big source of power for a team that obviously needed to trade for power at the deadline, or felt like they needed to trade for power at the deadline in Bri Miss American Pie. That's why they went out and got Manny Machado and Mike Moustakas, as Contreras had kind of fallen off a little bit. Now needs to get back into a rhythm. So he's got only about a minute left to hit 7 more home runs. Of course, obviously, he can tie things up and force a swing off.
That one's in the bullpen.
Really probably need to hit one more to realistically have a shot in that bonus time. Here is that bonus time. Not a great start for Contreras. And it does not look like Contreras will be moving on, but a pretty good showing so far. As he hits one more home run to get 9. Obviously that will not be enough, and Joey Gallo will move on to round number 2.
That's not quite enough. He's been eliminated from the competition.
Next matchup is going to be Edwin Encarnacion.
Now hitting, representing the New York Yankees,
against Christian Yelich.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Encarnacion in a very interesting position. Typically, first base is employed by, you best believe it, by Paul Goldschmidt. That's why for the longest time, Alan Nesson's club was known as Goldschmidt Happens. But this year,
all the way out to the concourse.
This year, however, Goldschmidt was picked up by the District Darth Vaders, and that opened up a need at first base, a power need at first base, and so Alan Nesson went and got Edwin Encarnacion.
out of here. That's his 4th home run.
4 home runs for Encarnacion so far. Encarnacion has made his rounds around the league. He's played for Tom Martini. He's played for the District Darth Vaders. He has been a big bat throughout his entire career.
Another home run.
As he's got about 70 seconds to get it going here.
Just 1 minute remaining.
He's pulled a lot of balls foul, and that's really, he's definitely shown off the power and shown off how good he can be power-wise, but
30 seconds left.
it's just not been working out. Pulls that one. And now gets to 6. So he's tied for the lowest output so far. So have an opportunity to climb out of the basement here as far as the home run totals are concerned. And he will do it with that swing there. He's now got 7. And that is the number to beat for Christian Yelich.
He ends the round with 7 home runs. And he will have to wait to see if that's enough.
I am being told they will allow timeouts in round number 2.
Representing the Milwaukee Brewers, Christian,
which will be an interesting wrinkle into things. Yelich from the Kanto Poke Sluggers. Chris Simmons and company surprising the world in the Diamond League so far. As, yeah, the division hasn't been the greatest this year for the dugout. They've struggled this year.
First home run.
But, I mean, still a division leader in your first year, as this year is a record 2 first-year managers as All-Star Game managers. But, you know, and obviously a big driving force in the Kanto Poke Sluggers' success has been Christian Yelich, as he is just 3 home runs away from moving on to face Joey Gallo in the final round.
That's a home
the second
run.
round, excuse me.
His 5th in the round. 2 minutes remaining. That is out of here.
So one more to tie Encarnacion with about 1:46 left. That one does not get out. A lot of home runs that have either gone, well, obviously they're not home runs, but a lot of balls that have gotten foul or bounced just in front of the wall for a lot of these guys, and it's got to be frustrating after a week
Just
of not
1
hitting.
minute remaining.
That's enough to go out, though.
There's number 7.
Encarnacion has now been tied by Yelich. One more will do it. Is that enough? It is barely enough. And Christian Yelich doesn't need the full time. He moves on. And that sets up our semifinal of Cody Bellinger, Mike Trout, Joey Gallo, and Christian Yelich.
To the semifinal matchup.
So the 8th seed, 5th seed, 6th seed, and 2nd seed all moving on. So far, the home run leader is Joey Gallo with 13. So starting off, round number 2 is Cody Bellinger from Machado About Nothing. He hit 9 in the first round.
Bellinger.
They are going to institute a timeout.
Is now underway.
as he hits an absolute bomb.
First home run.
With his first pitch.
That's gone into the
We'll see these guys kind of lock in a little bit more. Cody Bellinger, in my eyes, going to be a staple for Machado for years to come. Obviously, Jess Oxley-Hood has a lot to think about in this offseason. Of course, trading away Jacob deGrom and Manny Machado. Although she's in the division to keep on potentially trucking and potentially making a playoff berth as the 5th or 6th seed. But she's definitely got a lot of decisions to make, but I can't imagine Cody Bellinger, especially with the departure of Manny Machado and Jacob deGrom, that Bellinger is not in the plans for the future. As Bellinger won a championship last year with the Nebraska Story. That's Ethan Fields.
2 minutes remaining.
First onto the scene, as far as the minors are concerned, a couple of years ago, as Bellinger's going to go ahead and use his timeout, kind of get things reset. For the rest of this first round, or the rest of this semifinal matchup. Again, a lot of home runs are not being hit because of just bouncing in front of the wall or going foul.
Just 1 minute remaining.
There's 389. Bellinger did only hit 9 in the first round, trying to at least stay consistent. He did earn the 30-second bonus at the end of the round. That one bounces over. A couple of shots like that today. There is 9. So he's tied what he did in the first round.
30 seconds
and
left.
now he's beaten what he did in the first
5
round.
straight home run.
Can he overtake? Obviously he's already overtaken Gallo for the as he's the only batter to hit in the semifinals. But can he hit more than 13, which is what we've seen in a round so far by Joey Gallo? That's 12.
That's into the bullpen.
And that may be... And there's 13. Can he get to 14?
He's 13. Home run.
Probably one more pitch here. And it will get out as he hits his second 450-plus home run. Bellinger
time remaining, that will do it.
Will advance
around with a total of
with 14 home runs.
And
now here's Mike Trout.
That's enough to advance. Let's start the clock.
Will now have to hit 15 home runs this round if he wants to move on. Mike Trout hit 12 in the first round, beating out Anthony Rizzo.
Another home run.
Wanting to have a better showing. Obviously, a guy who is used to having hardware. Obviously, like we mentioned, 2014 Diamond League All-Star Game MVP in the first ever game played.
3 minutes to go.
He then also has won 3 Diamond League Championship Series in 2015, 2016, and 2018. 2017 was a rough year because not only did he miss the All-Star Game for the first time in his career due to injury, but he also Ethan Fields was unable to get the championship that year, getting ousted in the second round by Craig Collins. So no hardware at all. Whereas pretty much every year of Mike Trout's career, he's walked away with some sort of hardware.
2 minutes remaining.
Whether it be a Diamond League championship, whether it be an All-Star Game MVP, whether it be an All-Star Game championship. Now he's hoping to add a home run derby champion in just the second year of this tournament's existence. He has yet to use his timeout. He has gotten the 30 seconds. And he is halfway to Bellinger right now. I would imagine he'll see if he can't get a couple more here and then possibly use that timeout. 8 home runs so far. Can he catch them? And with a minute to go, he will call a timeout. He's got a minute and a half to go. And he will try to run down Cody Bellinger. He's got 5 to tie, 6 to win. There's the first. 14 to 10. There might be 11. There's 11. And as expected, I mean, once these guys get warmed up, they are ready to go. There's 12. Can he tie Bellinger? There's one that's not quite going to get out. He needs to hope he's got enough time. Oh, he's not even into his 30 seconds yet. So he will get 30 seconds to hit 3 home runs, or at least 2 to tie. And time running a little bit thin here, as he's fouled a lot of them off. I don't know that he'll have enough time. There is 13, but he won't be able to tie, and Cody Bellinger will advance to the championship.
He finishes with
so Mike Trout bounced in the semifinals, just 1 home run shy of tying Cody Bellinger.
He has been eliminated.
So that puts Bellinger, the 8th seed, into the finals to face the winner of Joey Gallo and Christian Yelich. Gallo, who had 13 in the first round.
Semifinal matchup. Joey
Gallo. He had, of course, that single round mark for the year taken away. So he'll have to basically set it again, which I'm sure he's up to the task of doing.
That one is gone. His second home run.
Just such an incredible power hitter for the District Darth Vados on the year, or District Darth Vaders, excuse me. Names are so similar from one year to the next. Obviously, no longer have Joey Votto, so no longer have that namesake, but they kept the logo and just altered a few letters there.
3 minutes to go.
The District Darth Vaders have not won a title since the first year that the league was in existence. Joey Gallo trying to get the franchise's first home run derby championship, although there's only been 2 to be had. Gallo's struggling so far to get it going.
Another home run.
As he is pulling it a lot here in round number 2. If he can find a way to get on some sort of run.
2 minutes remaining.
He's going to call a timeout, much like you see in basketball, just kind of regroup, see what's going on in the power department. A lot of foul balls, a lot of balls landing just about a foot shy of being gone. Gallo just keeps pulling the ball.
Just 1 minute remaining.
There we go.
Out of here. Into the visitors' bullpen.
Now getting into a rhythm here. Let's see what he can do.
.30 seconds left. There's another one. Go, his 6th home run. Another home run.
430 by Gallo.
And that
will be it.
He ends the round with 7 home runs.
So only 7 home
And
runs,
he will have to
which
wait
Yelich
to
was able
see
to
if
eclipse
that
in the
holds
first
up.
round.
Now
We'll see
hitting
if that
the
happens. Kind of the same
challenger
way
in
with
this
Encarnacion.
semifinal matchup.
So I don't know what Yelich is slipping into his
Yelich.
opponent's water during these rounds here, but we'll see if he can hit 8 home runs again. He has gone a minute now without hitting a homer. Finally gets one on the board.
First home run.
Well, Yelich really just needs to pace himself. Obviously, you don't have a lot of time in these 4 minutes, but you do only have to hit 8 home runs.
See you
There's
later. That
2.
one's in the bullpen.
There's 3.
That's into the bullpen.
There's
Out
4.
of here. That's his 4th home run.
There's 5.
That hit the batter's eye.
There's 6.
Out of here.
Yelich is
Off the batter's
not even
eye.
called a timeout yet.
That's
He is
3
Ty
in a
Gallo.
row.
1 more, and he will have done it.
Just
He will have
1
advanced to the
minute
finals.
remaining.
And that may be it. No. He's not hit one to enough. He hasn't hit 2 to get over the bonus time.
30
Has at
seconds
least
left.
earned himself overtime. And there it is.
Home
Christian
run
Yelich
number 8.
defeats Joey Gallo and
that
advances
ends the round.
to
He finishes
round
with
number
8 home runs.
3,
And that puts
the
him
finals.
to the championship matchup.
So a championship bout between Christian Yelich and the 8th seed Cody Bellinger. Of course, as you know, the seeds are basically just determined by obviously the standing of those teams in the league so far. So Yelich, has only had to hit 16 home runs so far. Bellinger has hit 23. A little bit of a change and shift in direction from last year's Derby, where JD Martinez hit 56. But we will see what Cody Bellinger is able to do. Cody Bellinger
in this championship round, number 35,
has been able to
Cody
just kind of set the pace
Bellinger.
throughout this home run derby. As he gets his first one over the fence.
Home run.
And I would imagine, obviously Yelich has not had to hit more than 8, so you would think, hey, if I just do as well as I did in the first round where I only hit 9, I might be in good shape. But at the same time, I think you have to consider the fact that, if you're Bellinger, you think, okay, if I can at least hit 14,
3 minutes to go.
if I can hit 14,
It's out of here.
tie what I
Into
did
the
last
visiting
round,
bullpen.
then I'm forcing Yelich to hit more home runs in a round than we've seen so far.
His 3rd consecutive home run.
And there is 4 off the first, 4 in a row off the foul pole, a 6 total.
2 minutes remaining.
And Bellinger's hit a little bit of a skid. He'll go ahead and call his timeout and kind of reboot everything. 6 home runs. This is where Yelich's opponents have somewhat stalled out, although Bellinger says, stall this out. He hits one off of the center field batter's eye. Although 10 may be enough to just do it in this one.
Just 1 minute remaining.
1 minute remaining. Again, you'd think that you'd want to hit at least 10 if you're Bellinger, because so far nobody's been able to hit. Well, Yelich has not had 2 hit more than 8.
30 seconds left.
As Bellinger finally gets to 8.
Home run.
So now Yelich will have to hit more than 8 home runs in a round to advance. See if we can get one more pitch off for Bellinger here. We will. And Bellinger will make the most of it. He'll hit as much as he did in round number 1, which, so theoretically, you're thinking Bellinger hits 9. Yelich has not had to hit more than 8.
And now
here we go. Final at-bat of the night,
number 22,
or at least of regulation.
Yelich.
We'll see if Yelich can hit 10. He's only had to hit 8, as both Encarnacion and Gallo stalled out at 7. And he only had to hit 8 home runs before his at-bat was over. There's not going to be number 1. There's number 1 for Christian Yelich.
First home run.
There's going to be number 2. So obviously, you know, mathematically you want to be at 5 by halfway through, and he's a third of the way there to getting to Bellinger, that is. Now he's got 4.
That is now 5 in a row.
He's got 5 home runs. Now he's going to call his timeout now, and I would imagine that's because he's like, okay, I've hit 5. Although he was on a little bit of a hot streak. He's like, okay, I've hit 5. I've got 2.5 minutes to hit 5 more. And there's, now he's got to hit 4 more.
Bullpen. Two minutes remaining.
There's 3 more.
There's number 7.
There's 8. So that's as many as he's hitting around. There is 9. Bellinger and Yelich are tied. Minute and a half to hit 1 more, and he won't need it. Yelich hits the home run. He's champion. He's hit 10 in the final round, and Christian Yelich is your 2019 Diamond League Home Run Derby champion. What a performance he put on.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby
representing the
champion,
Canso Pokey Sluggers, who are just a first-year organization, or first year under this new ownership. What a job by Christian Yelich, who hit, not a ton of home runs, only 26, but it was enough to make him champion here in 2019. Well, that will do it here on this inaugural broadcast for the Diamond League Sports Network. I am Crash Williams. Hope everybody enjoyed this first broadcast, this second Home Run Derby. It was definitely a lot of fun to bring it to you today. Hope everybody did enjoy, this production. We will have the All-Star game for you tomorrow at 8 o'clock, so you won't want to miss it. Make sure you subscribe here at the Diamond League Sports Network so we can bring all of that action to you. But until tomorrow, this is Crash Williams signing off. We will see you guys all tomorrow.